In the year Y2K, Mr. Beaker's 10th grade chemistry class concocted some glowing green stuff. It was stored next to a box, altering its molecular structure. Later, the school was demolished, and it was replaced by a mall. The box remained undiscovered until now. The long-lost box of molecularly altered educational film strips. Beep.
Focus. Criminology 101.
So, you want to be a criminologist?
So, you'd like to be a criminologist. But what kind? And how? Desk work? Gathering clues? Analyzing evidence? Pursuit and capture? Desk work? Desk work is not to be underestimated. Gathering clues? So, you want to catch a perp. You've got to be pretty fast on your feet.
Cover the exits.
I hope this isn't a red herring.
Stick with me, kid.
And quick in your thinking. We'll show you how, step by step.
Listen up, nobody leaves the room.
First, gather the suspects and witnesses together. At this point, all witnesses are suspects. Baroness axed mortar. Barton axed mortar.
That's Baron.
Baron axed mortar. Colonel Chalmers. Sir Philip Crenshaw. Lady Sylvia Crenshaw.
Nothing's happened here, you idiots.
Sorry. His mistake.
Her mistake. My bad.
It goes without saying that an investigation can only start at the scene of a crime. Once at the scene of an actual crime, homicide for example, seal off the crime scene and examine it for clues.
All right, no one leaves the room.
At this point, all guests are suspects. Baroness axed mortar. Barton axed mortar. If possible, determine the handedness of the killer.
Murderer is clearly right-handed.
Or murderess.
Question witnesses to discover who is a likely suspect.
Sylvia and I were old friends.
Murder is so common.
I loved Sylvia. I loved my fourth wife.
Determine who might have had access to the murder weapon. In this case, cutlery.
More tea, Your Highness?
Yes, thank you.
I hate tea. Tea is so common.
At this point, all butlers are suspects. Try to find out if the suspect had an alibi, or another reason he couldn't have done it. Continue to narrow your list of suspects.
He couldn't have done it.
Through a process of elimination
One of you is clearly the right-handed murderer.
and cross-examination.
We're all left-handed. How do we know it wasn't you?
And deduction.
You're both right-handed.
You'll narrow your list of suspects to a likely candidate.
You're under arrest! I thought something was queer earlier.
I knew it!
Often the last person you expected.
But I'm innocent.
Of course, you'll need evidence.
Wait a moment. How do we know it wasn't you?
Searching the carpet for clues is often helpful. Once you have a likely suspect, that is, you're sure he did it.
Peace and carrots, peace and carrots, peace and carrots. He did it!
What? What? What's everyone looking at? Call for backup.
Just in time. Step away from the camera. Put your hands up.
Read the perp their rights and take them downtown. To await his lawyer and a fair...
Drop it, creep!
Trial.
And the moral of the story is, crime doesn't pay.
Shut up, you're dead.
Shut up.
Hey.